Hello, and welcome back. My name is Scott. I'm the storyteller for this session of Neon Arcadia Cyberpunk Duet. I am here with my friend Yari, who's playing Komodo. Could you please introduce us quickly to Komodo?
Moto is my character. She's relatively new to Night City, a new immigrant, as it were. Uh, she is a medic, and for now is biding her time with Bronze Team, but it's looking like that paradigm is about to shift. So,
And for those joining at home, Bronze Team is something that I thought up. So we had something to kind of use as um, a vehicle for the story. Basically, Bronze Team,
yes.
basically, bronze coverage is the lowest coverage that Trauma Team offers, in which basically you pay 700 you pay 700 credits a month, and if someone's in the area, they'll show up. All right. Picking up where we left
Yep.
where we last left off. Komodo was on her way to the last round to meet with Knuckles.
Yep.
She was ambushed on the way. But because she was constantly pinging Knuckles, he arrived just in the nick of time and did his thing. Let's go ahead and pick up with our crew, and let's go to the last round.
Oh. The coughing set off the guinea pigs. I hope that they weren't in the recording, or if they do, they will bless it with good vibes.
Yes, the guinea pigs will bless it with awesomeness. Also, they'll bless it with yeah, they'll bless it with awesomeness.
Yep.
So
Yeah, this looks great.
so here we are at the last round. Knuckles just kind of sinks into a chair and just kind of points to, kind of hands his, and kind of points over to the chair opposite of him.
Mhm.
As he sits there and goes, "Oh, you know what? I really could use one of them shots that we agreed on, because I think you've had enough shots. You want to take care of that? You know you're bleeding."
Yeah. Yeah. Shit. She sits down at the table and tries to shift away. She doesn't exactly want anyone looking. Like, it's not a big deal. And she's not super hurt. She's just very uncomfortable with the fact that she's hurt enough that one of her own teammates would comment on it. She doesn't like that. you know?
Yes, I can see that. And Komodo being this very private person, and then here's her teammate like, "Hey, you're bleeding."
Reminding her that she's mortal.
Yes.
Yeah. She definitely doesn't appreciate it, but she'll start working on that. You want me to make a roll for it?
What we're going to do is we're going to hand wave any rolls right now. And we'll just say that,
Okay.
while you're just kind of working on while you're working on that, Knuckles can see that
Mhm.
you are uncomfortable, and he gets up. And when he gets up and walks to the bar, and by the time that you're finally lowering your shirt, as you have just
Yeah.
applied a bandage to your shot, maybe some
Mhm.
maybe you sprayed some Bactine on it, and got some duct tape going. He comes back,
Mhm.
and he's he drops he sets down 4 shot glasses and 2 beers, and he's like, "Yeah, you look like you need that."
Yeah, let's split it.
And what you see what you see what you see Knuckles do is he takes a shot glass,
Mhm.
he drops it in his beer, and chugs the beer, and then well, he's gonna drop the shot glass in the beer, chug the beer, and try to catch the shot glass with his teeth. Let's see how good he
Uh-huh.
is at that.
I see we're getting into the real drinking games.
Right? So he does catch it in his teeth, but he doesn't catch it so securely. He has to, catch it in his hand, and he's like, ugh.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, ugh, fucker. And he throws the shot glass, and you can hear it ping off the pool table. So,
Nice.
quick question.
All right, so she's gonna
Okay.
Hmm?
No, go ahead.
She's gonna reach over and follow suit. Put her shot glass in her beer glass.
Okay. And what I'm going to need is a D10 roll and add your cool to it.
Yeah. All right. Just guys. Okay, so that was a roll of 7. And what was I adding to it?
You're cool.
My cool, that'll be base 3. So 10.
All right.
It's a 10.
I was just wanted to make sure you didn't roll a 1 and like chip your tooth or something.
Mhm.
But no, you show him how it's done, where you're just like, "Phew, you've got it." And he kind of looks at
Oh
you,
yeah.
he kind of looks at you and he's like, "Show off."
Hey, you're the one that started it.
Yeah, well, monkey see, monkey do, right?
I mean, something like that. We could always do one of the drinking games that I'm familiar with.
What do you got?
You know, on second thought, it's probably a bit too cerebral for you, but it's a game called Waterfall.
Oh, you've got me
You
intrigued.
familiar with that?
No, but you've got me intrigued.
So it's essentially, um, she looks around the room. Is there a pack of playing cards anywhere? There has to be a pack of playing cards in here.
Oh, yes. You can easily find one.
Okay. So you take this deck of playing cards, right? And we take turns putting the cards under the tab of fresh beer or whatever. We have to, there are certain things for each card that we both have to do. But whoever pops the tab has to has to chug the entire thing in one go, in addition to everything that they've already been drinking. Which is the point of the entire game. It's just to get incredibly wasted.
Sure, I'm down.
Fuck yeah. Let's get some stupid shit going.
And just about the time that you say, let's get some stupid shit going, Firebrand, Firebrand fires up with a new song. It's a mashup. It's a
Interesting.
yeah, yeah. It's a it's a mashup between trash techno and hip hop.
Oh no.
Oh, but their crowd loves it.
Okay. Well, not all of us are born with taste. But you know what? They're decent enough folks. So Komodo will allow it for now.
And so Knuckles,
Mm-hmm.
he's working on his second beer. And
Oh yeah.
he's like, "So, where's your partner?"
Uh, Obviously not with me right now. I'm not certain where she is.
Yeah, okay. Cool. I don't know.
We're trying to lay low so that what happens just before we came over here doesn't happen more often. I've been too visible,
Really.
but I'm also at a point where I can't really alter my behaviors either. Otherwise, they'll know
Yeah.
whoever they are.
Oh, yes. The dreaded they. So, like,
Yeah.
last time, I'm still not understanding this. Because, I know that we went and dropped something off in the city center, but I still don't see how that's like get you shot.
Has everything to do with that video we saw.
Now, I am now out of
Essentially.
character. Out of character. Did you show or tell Knuckles what was on it?
Um, I I thought Komodo showed it to him. I was pretty sure Komodo showed it to him. And he didn't understand what he was looking at and just kind of shrugged.
Check the notes here really quick.
If I remember correctly. Because I think that was in episode 3
Yes.
or 4.
Yeah, we got it. Yes, he did show it, and he's like, "What the heck am I looking at?"
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, he's seen it, and
And that's when he's
unfortunately that makes it good.
yeah, and he says like, "I still don't know is so what's so dangerous about that video. Looked like some strange like internet kink or whatever. I don't know. Like what did I see? No,
I'm not entirely certain myself, but I mean, you saw how Tunes was, and I've learned to take her seriously enough.
I mean, she seems like she's got a head on her shoulders.
She does, which is why I listen to her.
Yeah. No. Now,
But
okay.
because of all of this, I was coming down here. Because I got a plan for you and Tunes and myself, if you would agree to it, since I don't see how we're not going to be tied to each other somehow.
Knuckles looks at you as like kind of looks at you as like, okay, you got a plan? Spill the beans as he, throws back another beer.
So, I'm on bronze team.
Yeah.
Let's make our own squad and get on silver team.
Hold on just a second. You see you see Knuckles when you say let's become our own our own team. He literally chokes on his beer. You want a what?
Why are you choking on your beer?
Uh, you want a what?
Form a team. What's this? What's so strange about that? We've already been operating as one.
Uh, do you think Trauma Team would take me?
I don't think I'll give them a choice.
You got a head on your shoulders.
Okay.
I wow.
I would like to see your head remain on your shoulders. So this is what I can think of.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
You know, good job. Some prestige, I guess.
All right.
More than anything, though, if we can endear ourselves to corporations, then we'll make our lives their problem times two. Not just one bad actor trying to kill us, but another having a reason to invest in us staying alive. And that's my thought anyway.
Mm. Okay. Just go ahead. Quick. Um. With that, with the speech that you just with your um as you just laid everything out, your plan.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you give me a persuasion roll? And since Knuckles has been drinking, go ahead and add 4 to that.
Like 4 bonus points.
Yes.
For...
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. There we go. So I rolled an 8, and that'll be. Okay. And then you want me to add another 4 points?
Yes.
That'll be 17.
17. All right.
Yep. Total.
So Knuckles is just kind of sitting there. He's got a shot in his hand, and his finger is just kind of circling the top of the shot glass as he's listening to you.
Uh-huh.
Stops for a moment. He's thinking. His finger goes back to circling. Stops for a moment. Gives you just this cold look. Slams the shot back and says, "Fuck it, I'm in."
Fuck yeah. Because I definitely wouldn't be able to do it without you. Tunes and I wouldn't be able to do it without you. So without you, it was a moot point to even bring up the Tunes.
Well, wouldn't want to break up the band because, we are pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, you know what? I'd say we're a pretty good team.
And then,
And I look forward to not dying at your side. Oh, that'll be great.
yeah, well, I don't want you to die either because, well, who'd pay me then?
Right. Well, I assume that Silver Team will still pay you. You'll just have to get a new medic.
Yeah, but you're kind of good at what you do. I like your attitude.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, let's not get all
You know?
mushy here. I'm going to change the subject now.
Most of the people out there in the trauma team, I'd say we don't get along the best.
Yeah, fuck them.
I did ruin someone's reputation as soon as I set foot in the city, so I suppose that'll do it.
Doesn't surprise me. Reputations come and go. They fall all the time. Hell,
Oh, he folded like a bitch.
yeah. Well, I mean, most bitches do. I mean, I used to party at the afterlife. There was a time
Mm,
when I was, partying at the afterlife. Then some shit went south.
uh-huh.
Job went south. Now I'm here. Who knows?
Here's to not dying together as she picks up one of the shots on the table and doesn't dunk it into a beer, just holds it out.
He grabs a shot glass and he grabs a shot and gives you the old clinkaroo and down the hatch it goes. So we are about 3 beers and about 4 shots into this night. What I'm
yeah.
what I'm gonna need from you is a resist torture and drugs.
Okay.
And with that, I need you to get a 15 or higher.
Okay. All right. That is an 18.
All right. After that shot, um, you can start to hear the sound of slurring in Knuckles' voice as
Mhm.
he's like, so,
All right.
so, what, what's going on with you and the Street Vipers?
Me and the Street Vipers.
Yeah, you and the Street Vipers.
What about me and the Street Vipers?
I don't know. That guy we iced was covered in Street Viper colors.
Oh, the guy just now?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. That's why I need you around. I don't know this city or their colors, but no, he was absolutely hired to kill me. He was a hitman.
really?
At least we know who they're pulling from now.
Really? You think it was a hitman?
Considering that he stepped out and told me that to my face after I called him out,
Hmm,
I heard him following me.
that's interesting. Okay. That's usually not their MO, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I'm not certain, but he was following me. He didn't want to be heard. I did hear him. I told him to step out. I asked if he was following me, and he goes, "No, I'm here to kill you," and opens fire.
Hmm, interesting. I
So
mean,
obviously he'd been trying to kill me somewhere else, which that doesn't make much sense to me.
yeah, I mean, let's talk about that. I mean, just like That's wow. That's really not their MO. I mean, for the most part, they're just, they're just, the rumor is that they're just body and cyber snatchers.
In that case, how screwed are we?
If we're running with if we're up against the Street Vipers, not very. They
Okay.
they're just a wannabe poser combat gang. That's all they are.
Oh, just wannabes.
Yeah. I mean, usually they pack in
That's
heavy
because
shit. Most of the stuff they get,
we should, in case they start involving any of the legitimate combat gangs.
I mean, there's a rumor going around that maybe they might be doing something with the Voodoo Boys, but
Mhm.
that's, I mean, that's literally, that's just like hearsay.
Okay. Shit. Well, the one thing that I know is that I'm known and that I am definitely a target. Um, looks like you're unknown right now, though, which is good. We know for a fact you're following tunes. I don't really know how to get in direct contact with her without setting off alarms. She'll get a hold of us when she needs us anyway.
Uh, isn't that just peachy?
Yeah, I can't leave this bar. Well, I mean, I can, but I don't think you'll be intelligent if we leave here without a plan.
Well, I mean, eventually we're gonna have to leave the bar. His hands will throw us out.
Well, yeah. So we need to come up with a plan.
What do you got in mind?
Let's see. She kind of taps taps her lip a bit and looks off to the side. Maybe, do you have any attune's contact info?
Uh, like I said, I don't. Um,
Okay.
like I don't. I mean, we pretty much who we talk to is like you. But she talked to you last time.
Yeah. I was hoping that you at least had her contact info already in your agent.
I mean, I got her number, but like,
Yeah.
don't you have her number too?
Yes, I do, but it is not. My communications are being monitored. I know
Oh,
for a fact anything I look up is being monitored.
okay. I get
I
it
don't
now.
think you're being monitored yet. You're an unknown in the equation, I believe. Or at least that's the way it looks.
Okay.
If
So,
you want to try and get her here.
yeah, I can try. He grabs his agent and he's, is kind of fumbling around with it. Like, tunes, 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 tunes. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I got. And if you want to watch what he's doing, let me get
Mhm.
a perception roll, and the difficulty will be 17. and
Okay.
you're going to add and you're going to add a I'm going to give you a -3 to that. You're going to take away 3 points because you've been drinking.
Okay. Alrighty, here we go. 4. No. Okay, that was 10 plus 10, 20, 17.
17.
Yep.
Okay. As he's trying to, get his agent to go, you see that he has her listed as they put that into the chat. You see that he has her listed as Bimmy Bap.
I'm sorry, it's what?
Bimmy Bap.
Okay.
And you've eaten enough food in Japantown that you know that Bimmy Bap
Mhm.
is a hot Korean rice dish.
It's one of my favorites too.
Because he's like, as
Komodo can't tell if that's funny or slightly racist or a combination of both, but it's fucking great. I love bibimbap.
and he's like, did you hear him start talking? Hey Tunes, if you get this, we're hanging out at the last round. If you come here, we got some drinks, and Moto's got a plan up her sleeve. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, can't wait to see ya later. And he kind of hits the end button and just kind of looks at you and shrugs and is like, well, I don't know what that'll do.
Perfect.
Sent the message.
Yeah, that's all you needed to do. That was endearingly awkward. I love it.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's got her skills and
Bibimbap.
well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want people, like coming in here and like looking at my phone and looking at my agent, knowing who everyone is. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, I'll bite. I'll bite. I'll believe it.
Because, well, yeah, it's code. Yeah, it's code. It's street code. Yeah, street code. Yeah. Mhm.
I'll believe you. I'll believe you. Perfect. Well, all right. She is going to pull out her agent and do some just a cursory glance at her trauma team thing.
Okay.
If for nothing else, because she just has an excess of frenetic energy at this point. She's slightly inebriated. They just got out of that situation, and she's more anxious than she's letting on, or maybe even that she's aware herself of the situation.
Okay.
So she just wants to double check like the silver team credentials and what she needs to do in order to submit a team for it. But with it, as little contact with the internet as she can make. So anything that's already downloaded offline is what she's going to be accessing.
Okay. And he's like,
Okay.
and
Un momento.
okay.
I'll grab my dinner really quick.
All right.
Just got to the door.
No problem.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No, that's fine. It's fine. DoorDash is important. As you're just kind of researching and doing your offline research, what
Mhm.
what you know is that um there are three ways that you can get hired uh on a trauma team. One is
Mhm.
through a general hire process where they just put out where they put out applications on the net. The second
Mhm.
way is you work your way up, and the third way is a field hire where you're like you've done something and they've noticed it and they're like, "Whoa, we need you now." And they and a team lead can and a team lead basically offer field hires on the spot.
Okay.
Especially now in the time of the red where things are, you know, things are, talent is sparse, equipment is sparse,
Yeah.
credits, eddies just aren't flowing like they used to. It is
Mhm.
how a lot of them get picked up is the third way, where it's just like, hey, you're awesome, you're working for us.
She figured.
Right.
So it looks like their best option is to just make a splash with what she already has. Which means these two actually coming with her on one of her assignments, I suppose.
Okay. And I'm gonna say that now, while you were researching, were you drinking?
Um, no,
Okay.
she hasn't been drinking past this point.
Okay. And Knuckles kind of looks at you and is like, all right, so what are we gonna do with these playing cards?
With these, what?
What are we doing with these playing cards on the table?
We're gonna play a game.
All right, let's play a game.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, she takes out the cards, shuffles them, and grabs a beer can, and it goes, draws a card and goes, oh no, this one means that we both have to take a drink. So she takes a swig, pops it under the tab of the beer can, and she's like, next one. Whoever pops the tab with the card is the one that has to chug that entire drink in front of everyone immediately.
Okay.
Waterfall.
And so let's say that this
It's a very good time.
okay. So let's say that this game goes on for about another 45 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And finally, let me here and I'm going to flip a coin. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Heads, you heads, you draw the drinking card. Tails, tails, Knuckles does.
Okay.
All right. And heads it is.
It's all mine, baby.
All right. So whatever the
All right.
whatever the drinking card is, you just drew it.
Oh yeah, and as she pops it under the beer tab, she hears the can hiss as it opens, and she's like, "Well, shit!" As she finishes popping the tab and just shotguns it as quickly as possible.
Okay. Now, what I'm going to need from you is I'm going to need another resist torture drugs roll, only this time at a -7. And Knuckles gets
Oh,
one
shit.
at a -5.
I rolled a 1. Oh no.
Roll again and subtract that number.
Okay, where is... Come on. Thing work. There we go. Alright.
God.
Okay, so that's... So 16?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
So rolled an 8.
All right. So
That'd be...
cool. Love it.
Yeah.
All right. So what was your final number?
Okay. It was 15 and then -1.
Okay. So you rolled a 1. Then you rolled it.
Yeah. So
Then
I rolled again and I got an 8.
okay. So now that is, and your base is what? 15?
My base is 9
Okay.
on resist torture drugs.
So you're at a 0 right now. And then with the additional -7, you're at a -7. Moto is trashed. And also,
yeah.
and also, Knuckles rolled a 1 and then rolled a 10. He's now at a -6. So he is also trashed.
Oh, we're just a regular pair of... I don't know, but they fit it in first response, and I'm assuming they would fit in with military.
Yeah. Well, and then also the music changes.
Mm,
Yeah. This is a now this is a mashup of synth pop country western.
You know what? I've heard worse things. Not by much, but I've heard worse.
But the crowd is loving it. Oh, they are into it. And
I'm never going to forget that scream sheet.
and
It's such a good scream sheet.
oh yeah, I laughed while making it.
Mhm.
Crossing my fingers that, people didn't find it too offensive, but, got the humor of it.
Yeah.
Um, Knuckles is like, this reminds me of time that, I was on this run and we were just staring. This was like, oh man, we had these gangers and he literally has he's got his submachine gun in his hand and he's looking down. He's like, boom, boom, finger on the trigger. And uh, and he's like, he's got this gun. He's waving it all over as he's telling you this story. And you hear from across, you hear very loud from across the bar. Knuckles, knock it off. You're drunk. Get out of here before you shoot my place up again.
Is that Hands?
That's Hands, and he does not look happy.
I'm sorry, Hands. I'm sorry.
I expect more from you. And you know what? You can get out too.
I was going to take him out with me. I'm sorry, Hands.
And you can hear his arm whine. This, because it's an old cybernetic piece. As it just whines and as it points to the door, he's like, try again tomorrow night. But not anymore. You're done.
No, not tonight. Not tonight. Komodo's like not making eye contact. She's just like holding her own hand up, like placatingly, like, please, Hands, don't hate me. She's like, this is the one place in the city that I actually like, and no, please don't hate me. Since she's drunk, she probably says that out loud.
Yeah. And he's giving you that look like he's done this, time and time again. It's like, you come back tomorrow. I don't hate you, but now you're done. You can go anywhere, but you can't stay here.
That's okay. As long as you don't hate me, that's cool. That's cool. I'll do that.
And Knuckles is like, hey, don't you have an apartment?
What?
Don't you
Sorry, you cut out, Scott.
Okay. He's like, don't you have an apartment?
Yeah.
Let's go continue to drink there. Let's get some smash. And this party ain't over yet. I didn't get.
I think it's pretty well over when Hans says to get the fuck out of his bar.
Oh, fine. But you know what? Since you're number one wanted person in Night City, I'm gonna make sure you get home safely.
Are you gonna do that for me? You're gonna do that for me, Knuckles?
And then he's like, get out.
Yeah, come on. Let's go.
All right. So where are you going to lead Knuckles?
I guess back to her place because there really isn't anywhere else
Okay.
that she can think of.
Okay.
Because she doesn't know where Knuckles lives, but she also is not convinced that he is not secretly like a wizard person living out of the sewers.
Okay.
She's not willing to test that theory right now.
All right. All right. Oops. Where we're going to start, you guys, is outside of your apartment. You are in the mega building. And as our scene picks up inside of the mega building, there is, even at this late hour, there is just traffic all throughout this place. Because again, mega building 6, this is like a city in a building.
Yeah.
That you know, where you, as you're kind of like, as you're moving through as you're kind of moving through to get to an elevator, there's all these street kids that are just kind of hanging out. They're like, yo, Komodo, what's up, girl? And there's a couple of them that are like,
girl.
Yep. They're all like, ew, look at that. Komodo's got a boyfriend. You know,
Now boyfriend.
and they're just,
Bodyguard.
they are just your basic standard,
just
they're punk
just
kids.
Kids being kids.
Yep. And once you finally get to your floor, on the 67th floor of this, multi-hundred-story floor, and when you get to your apartment, your door is smashed open.
Komodo kind of leans on Knuckles a bit and is like, I fucking told you, dude. I told you. I should not have drank that much. Why did I let you encourage me to drink? I need to get you on a leash.
You know what? Last time I checked, you're the one who came up with the game. So,
you know what? You're not wrong. I accept, you know what? I accept my blame in this. Well, you think you can fire a gun?
I shoot.
I definitely can't. What's still in there?
And he's like, I shoot better when I'm drunk. Ugh. And he just kind of
barges forward.
He just barges forward. Drunk. Anyway. And once you get inside, yeah, your apartment has been ransacked. Your all your papers are just kind of strewn all out throughout the floor. And if the drawers in your bedroom have been opened, and it's somebody came in here looking for something, if there was anything to be found, they found it, or you hid it so well, they don't even know what they're looking for. Or maybe it was just some gutter punks that, broke into your apartment. Either way.
Well, as long as they're not still here. The computer still work?
The computer, yes, the computer still works.
It don't make sense why would they break in here and not steal everything. Is there anything strange on her desktop? Any reply to the message that she left for tunes on it?
No.
In more or less code?
No. There is not.
Alright. She's gonna turn it off and just preserve it for when Tunes is able to come over here. Tunes might be able to tell her more about who accessed it, maybe.
Okay.
If anyone else accessed it.
With your
and she does not doubt that of turning it on remotely if she needs to.
Okay. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to fast forward time. But before we fast forward time, what is going through Komodo's head right now?
Just how incredibly fucked she is and how much she needs to make team. Badly. She's really clinging to that idea.
Would it be safe to assume that right now, even though Komodo is standing next to Knuckles, as she's looking at her, her trashed apartment, that she feels incredibly alone.
Yeah. She is basically entirely reliant on two almost complete strangers. Like they're a good team, but they don't know each other personally.
I mean, now
intimately, one could say.
Now, how would that be manifesting in Komodo, especially with her, with her background, actually being, especially of being of Middle Eastern descent. Here you are.
Yeah.
Where it was, community, this, that, the other. You can remember your family always talking about, oh, we'll stick together, this, that, the other. And now here you are, all alone. A stranger in a strange land. Associating with people that your family would just despise because they're so, a solo and a net runner, an edge, these edge runners, they're so beneath, they're so beneath your station. How would Komodo be
Yeah.
how would Komodo be dealing with those intrusive thoughts, especially now that, he's drunk. That's kind of,
Um, she she just kind of paces around the apartment for a bit, just surveying the damage. She doesn't really touch any of it, but she does look around. She laughs, and as she's laughing, she can feel like tears coming down her face, and she's frustrated because she has to take care of it. She has to fix all of this. She hasn't even been here that long. All of this has gone wrong. All she was trying to do was do a good job. Now she's here in this in this shitty bathroom in this shitty fucking apartment, and she has no idea what to do. But if she doesn't do something, and she has to do something because she's the only person that can, she's gonna die. Like, just this strange mixture of emotions and just the way she's laughing is like she's mocking herself for putting herself in this position, for putting herself here. And she doesn't really know how to handle it because, yeah, she's proposing a team with Tunes and Knuckles, and they're good. She knows that she can rely on them in a pinch, but they don't know her.
Mhm.
I don't know why she came here. And now every single reason that she came here, it it means nothing.
Okay.
And even if she did leave, her family is still gone, so it's not like she'd be able to change their fate and get them out of prison. So what is she doing here?
It's a good question.
That's what's going through her head.
That's, those are some powerful emotions going through her head, fueled by, fueled by that alcohol that is still coursing through her veins.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long road. How long will it be? Who knows? But the one thing that is starting to creep up on Komodo is that alcohol wants out. It wants out one of two ways. Either it's coming out or she's going to have to sleep this off.
Oh man. she's she's gonna try and sleep it off.
Okay.
Honestly.
All right. Well,
She
okay.
it's kind of cathartic for her to be able to examine her own emotions in this way, and she doesn't want to lose that necessarily. Even though she knows she probably looks absolutely nuts to Knuckles right now.
And Knuckles is just really, you know, he's standing guard as best he can. He's there, he's stoic. He's letting you, you know, he's letting you process this how you need to process it. But,
Mhm.
one of the things is he's at least he's there.
That's that's true. And I think she's going to think about that too. Like, she feels incredibly alone, but he's there. Whether it's because she's paying him or not, or whatever, does that matter?
Question. Really good question. That's a question that is, it may be answered, may never be answered. But
Mhm.
one thing that it must be answered is the call of sleep. And
Yeah.
Komodo can't fight it anymore. As her eyes close and she can feel the wetness that's still welled up. And if there's any makeup, oh, it looks like in the morning, it's going to look like it's going to look like crap.
Oh, yeah.
But we're going to fast forward to the morning when Moto is going to wake up to the sounds of two people talking.
Here's Oh.
And so what you hear is so kind of what you
Mhm.
hear as when you wake up is, you hear, yeah, and so like we were playing this game called I think it was called Water World or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, she chugs this beer, right? And and then she was done. It's like, oh. And then we come here and I don't know, this place, the door was smashed in and yeah. So anyway, how you been? Been good. I I was, I kind of saw that, kind of got a feeling that something like this was going to happen. And oh,
And Komodo just quietly gets up and makes her way out despite the pounding hangover.
and so this conversation, it's still going on. And Komodo finally
And
looked,
she's not going to interrupt.
yeah. And basically the gist of the conversation is that Knuckles is, he's kind of you can tell that he kind of clued her into everything that has happened. Additionally, that
Mhm.
other things that have happened, and now Tunes is also responding that, yeah, and so I kind of have a feeling that this may be related to what we saw, but I'm I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that this is not the last time it's going to happen. So, I mean, oh, Komodo, you're awake. Oh,
Did you see
hey, what's
stuff?
up?
Did you see and did you see the note that I left for you on my desktop? I didn't know if you were gonna go through it or anything.
Yes, I did.
Thoughts?
I think you're onto something.
Knuckles is on board.
Hey, this is what you're paying me for. And Komodo's like, okay, I think that what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to stick together. And I don't think that we should, I don't think that we should stay in one place too long.
Yeah.
But, and also, what's this I hear about the street vipers?
Some fuck tried to kill me when I left my apartment yesterday. Uh, I responded to a bronze team thing. I had to. I have to work, and I decided to walk from the site to the last round, and this guy was following me. He was trying to follow me. I heard him. I called him out. He stepped out, said that he was there to kill me instead, and that's what he did. Up until I was able to get. Up until Knuckles helped.
And does it
Up
fit?
until Knuckles saved me, really.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what you pay me for. But, like, really, I mean, I'm thinking if we're going to be a team, we got to have a really cool name for this team.
That's true.
And I suck at naming things.
And you know what?
And I suck at naming things. So it's kind of going to be on you two ladies. Just don't name it anything too girly. I really don't want to be known as like Team Powerpuff or Powder Puff or Woofy Poof. Anything with the color pink in it.
My name is Komodo. I think we'll be okay.
And again, Tunes starts talking and she's like, one of the things that I have noticed is that I think we may have to go and I don't know, I haven't heard back from my contact yet, and I'm kind of afraid. When I've been on net, I've been seeing a lot more net watch activity, and I don't know if they're involved in this or not. But again, I haven't heard from Dr. Keys. It might be that, even he's being followed. I'm not sure. But I think I don't know. Maybe we might hear from him soon.
Do you want to wait to hear from him before we do make a move?
I think, honestly, I think maybe we should just kind of watch each other's back and continue to do what been doing?
That's kind of where I'm at because if we can get an silver team, I want us to be a team. Like I could easily start going out there and just running around the city so that I get as many bronze team drops as possible, so I get as many eyes on me as possible. And I could drag you two with me so that you would be like my team if I were to get picked up in the field. But that sounds like way too much effort and way too much visibility to be viable. So we can't go the standard route of recruitment. We have to try something else.
In so let's see what happens. Oh, and while you were out, your agent's been going off the hook.
Oh, has it?
Yes.
She's gonna go check her agent warily.
Okay. You have there are 6 alerts and a seventh one, and now those 6 alerts are over the from they've all shown up as answered, but there is one but there is now but the seventh alert came in not came in about 15 minutes ago, and it's showing unanswered.
Okay. She opens it up.
It is a it's showing that an assault was in no, not an assault. It's showing that there was a there was somebody was in the industrial zone, and they went their signal went down, and it's been 15 minutes.
And down as in cardiac arrest.
As in they press the emergency button and they need help.
Okay. All right. She grabs her jacket. Her materials. Anything else she could grab. And, she's like, got a job, got a role. You guys can come with me or stay here since we haven't figured out what's what yet. But I gotta go.
And Knuckles kind of
She doesn't even stop.
okay.
She rolls out the door.
You hear the sound of a bolt slamming home as Knuckles is right behind you,
Mm-hmm.
and Toons is right behind you as well. Where he says, "Hey, last time I checked,
let's make a splashy entrance as a team then. Sound good?
sounds good." Splash. Of course, we're gonna splash.
Yeah. You know what? Neither of you guys have been on one of my bronze team things with me. You'll be in for a treat, I'm sure. Just come to think of it, I don't think either of them have seen her, like, actually working.
No, not that I'm aware of.
Alrighty.
Oh, let's go ahead. All right.
Hell yeah. So do I have an active location on this patient?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Beautiful.
All right. So we're gonna transition to our next scene. Um,
Yeah.
the combat cab drops you off, and it just flies away. What you see before you is you can clearly see that there's about 6 people, and they're all gathered around. Some are elevated, some are down. You can hear it. It's like, yeah, let's go. Come on, the truck's coming. We got to get these bodies back to the body bank. You can hear, oh yeah, this one's got some Supreme cyberware. That's gonna fetch us a pretty penny. Look at this one. Look at this one.
Clara looks down at her agent just to track the location of her patient. She's making the assumption at this time that they are deceased, but she wants to see if their body is being moved.
Right now, let's take a quick look. Able to see. Right now, you can't really see what's going on from your position. You can see people gathered. You can hear them. You can hear them talking. But as for really what's going on over here, can't really tell.
Mm-hmm. She's going to nod at Knuckles and Tunes and draw her rifle.
Okay.
And she's going to proceed along this side of the street, and so that she can, and then just keep gauging her position relative to the patient's last known location.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, the patient's last known location was, near this building, but you can clearly see that there is now from where you're at, you can clearly see that they're manhandling by the way that this body is moving. Yeah, there's no life left in it, and they're just they are They're like holding, they're looking as if they are getting ready to, you know, start, start their fun. And as you're there,
Okay.
hold on just 1 second. And they're going to get. Are you trying to be stealthy, sneaky, anything?
Um,
Or are you just.
no,
Okay.
she's not. If anything, she's walking authoritatively because she is here to perform, you know, a function.
Okay. So I will give them a +5 to their roll.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you do hear from up above, "Hey, we got company."
Yes, you do. She kind of looks upward, squints.
Okay.
Goes, I'm here for my patient. That's all she says.
Okay.
She's not expecting it to go well,
Yeah.
but she is gauging the distance between her and the one that spoke.
Okay. 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 All right. Okay. So now let's go ahead and roll some initiatives.
I'm sorry, what was that?
We're going to go ahead and roll some initiative.
Hell yeah. Okay. That is, I know that's my reflexes.
Okay. So that is your initiative is your reflex plus 1d10.
Okay. And that'll be 12
You have a 12?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So here we go. All right. Gonna move here. And assault rifle. Fisherman here. 2, 15 or higher. Right. Up. Okay. Seven. And that's 27 hits. For 18 points of damage. Okay. And okay. Um his shot rings true and hits this guy up here. Right?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Boom. Next. Here. Twenty. Oh yeah, that's he that one misses. Right? Shots with that. That's gonna hit. points of damage. Right. You see this one shoot at see this one shoot, and it hits, but it does Knuckles looks like his armor's soaked most of it. He kind of winces a little bit.
Careful.
Right. This one is coming up, and he is going to swing at he's going to swing. Looks like a lead pipe. Okay. That is not going to hit. Here. Going to crack off a shot at Komodo.
Ooh.
Okay. And hits. Right. That's going to hit for 10 points of damage.
Dang. Okay.
What's your armor at?
I'm trying to get it to come back up. It is at 10.
Okay. You wince a little bit as the bullet hits your armor, but does not penetrate.
Okay. I take my armor down.
Nope, your armor does not go down. Armor doesn't go down.
It does not?
Nope.
Okay.
The only time your armor goes down is if there's more damage than your armor.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Okay.
But if it just sucks up the armor, then if the armor absorbs it all, okay. This one. All right, this one's coming here, and he is also going to shoot at you. Okay. That is going to hit. All right, and that's going to hit for 14 points of damage. So you're going to take 4
Okay.
points of damage, and your armor's going to go down by 1.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. It is now. It's now your turn.
Yes. Here we go. Down 1 and oh, that's weird.
What's up?
I was at A7. Okay, we'll call it that. Accurate now. It's my stuff's actually working.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So Komodo. Let's see. She is going to aim at this man right there
Okay.
with that rifle that she has.
So let me.
Those
This
shoulder
one right here.
arms.
The one in front of. The one in front of Knuckles.
The one just behind Knuckles.
Okay, I see. Yep.
The one just behind Knuckles.
Okay. So that is
12, 18, 24.
move him there where he would be. 424 with a rifle. That is going to be a difficulty value of 15. So 1d10 plus your shoulder arm skill.
Okay. That is 21. And then I need to roll 5d6.
Yes. And let me know if you roll 2 6s on your damage.
Let you know what?
If you roll 2 6s on your damage, that is considered a critical hit.
Okay. Okay. 3, 4, 6. That did not hit the table. 1, 2, 4, 16.
16.
Yep.
Okay. Damage. Okay. All right. Now, this one up here, he is. Um, yeah, he's gonna shoot at Knuckles. It- 30, a 15 or higher. He needed 20 or higher. That actually did hit. Cool. 13 points of damage. Takes 1 point of damage. And his armor goes 1. Right? Okay. Then that one is going to shoot at. He's going to shoot at Knuckles. That also does hit. For 14 points of damage. Three. And boom. Okay. All right. Tunes. All right. Now back up here. All right. He is going to shoot back at this guy again.
Mm-hmm.
It's for 23 points of damage.
Damn.
Boom. Is that? Boom. As he falls down off the high rise and lands with a sickening crunch as his as bullets rip through his body. All right. Come in here, and he's going to take a shot with his pistol at Tunes. $15 or higher. Okay. Does succeed. For 14 points of damage. And Tunes lets out a grunt, swears under her breath in Korean as she takes a hit. All right, this thug is he's going to switch his weapon. Nope, he's going to shoot at Komodo with his handgun.
All right.
That is in range. All right, and you're going to take. What's your armor at?
It is now at 9.
Okay, you're going to take 9 points of damage.
Okay. 9 points of damage. And armor down by 1, right?
Yes. And this one's going to shoot at Tunes. That is going to hit. All right. This one is going to take a swing at um, Knuckles.
Mhm.
And that's going to hit. Okay. And the uh the the ganger howls in rage as his knife bounces off of Knuckles' armor, and Knuckles says, "Try again, goofball, you shitheel." All right, it is Komodo's turn.
Okay. Um, she is going to focus the other guy that is up top
Okay.
of the bridge up there with her rifle.
Okay.
What is the distance on that?
That would be
Because I cannot see the squares.
three.
There we go.
You're using your assault rifle.
Yep.
Okay. So with your assault rifle, and that is going to be 60. That's going to be 60 meters. You need to get a 15 or higher.
Okay. I got a 16.
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
All right. Well, that still hits.
Okay. Hell yeah.
You needed to get a 15 or higher. And you did.
Oh, okay. All right. Now 5, 6.
Yep. 5d6.
6. 3. Fell off. 4. 2. 5. Was that 5? Or was that 4 digits?
Uh, wasn't tracking. I was looking up something.
I'll just re-roll it.
Okay. Or if you want, you can just
5.
use the table, the dice on the
4.
table.
5. 1. 6. There we go. So that would be 22.
22.
23. 23.
All right.
Because I also get a +1.
Okay. For your cyber eye, remember that's a +1 to strike, not to damage.
Oh god damn it, you're right. I keep forgetting that.
Okay. So that was a 20, 22.
Mhm. Indeed it was.
Four. Ooh. All right. So this one, you hit and your shots ring true and it just rips right through his armor. And you watch him like stumble backwards as he's trying to catch himself as he falls down.
Uh-huh.
And the damage taken from the fall is, he falls at this very, very unnatural angle between his shoulder and his head and is dead.
Mm-hmm. That's what we call efficiency.
Go. Okay. He is now dead. It is now Toons' turn. Is going to he is going to take a shot at the scaver.
Yeah.
And close enough. Boom, that is going to hit. Points. Okay. Okay. And it is now um Knuckles' turn. And you see him drop his assault rifle, and it just kind of catches on his sling as he
Uh-huh.
as he kind of pops his arms in a as he pumps his fists. You see claws pop out of his knuckles as he takes a swing at this guy and is aiming for his head.
Hell yeah. Let's go, Knuckles.
That he And that it's gonna. This one does dodge, but he gets another. He gets another punch. That's 29. Oh yeah, that one hits. 3d6 right to the dome. 14 points of damage right to the dome. Right? So this one, even though he got clocked in the head, twice. He's just,
Mm-hmm.
he is he got one good clock in the head, and he's just he is dazed. Right? One again, it's gonna shoot at Tunes. Right? That misses. This one is gonna shoot at Tunes. That also misses. Right? And one is going to shoot at you. Okay, that does hit. Right? And your armor's at what? 8 or 9?
9 now.
9? You're going to take 4 points of damage.
Yeah. Okay. 4 points. All right, so my armor is down 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I take 4 points.
Yes.
All right. I am just 1 health point above seriously wounded.
Okay. And next, what we are going to next it is Tunes' turn. It okay. Dead. Okay. Now it is Knuckles' turn again. Same thing on Same thing. He's going to take a swing at this dude's head. Right. That is going to hit. That first hit hits. Right. Second hit hits. Altogether, you watch as the first hit rocks as he comes in with his first punch. He rocks the guy's dome back, and as it's snapping back forward, you see Knuckles come in with a left hook, and his Wolver just catches this guy right where the jaw meets the skull, as he rips down with force and just kind of separates the jaw from the skull, and just on going as this person falls down dead. All right.
Fuck yeah.
This one is still going to take a shot at Tunes. Right. That is enough to hit. Right. Standing. This one is going to take another shot at how to do what he's got to do. I mean, the one who's looking a little haggard, so he's gonna do what he's gonna do. He's gonna take a shot at you. That is right. That is enough to hit. And you're now at 8 armor.
Yep.
You're going to take 6 points of damage.
Okay. Let me. Oh my god, I struggle with the keyboard so much. Okay. Down 1, and you said 6 points of damage?
Yes. Right.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6. You mean like 6 points of damage after it hit my
Yes.
armor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. I am seriously injured.
Okay. As now that you're seriously injured, you are at a -2 to all actions.
Yeah.
Right. Now, Tunes saw that this one shot you and that you're hurt. She's going to move here, step in front of you, and she's going and shielding your body. She's going to take a shot at this one, and She says something very unsavory in Korean and takes a shot at their head.
Oh,
Value of 13. First shot misses. On the table. Right there. Right. Shot hits. It is now Knuckles' turn. He's doing the same thing. Going to take 2 shots on this guy.
yeah.
That hit. Hit. That's 29 points of damage. And this guy is dead. All right. This one, seeing that the 3 of you just took out them, he's going to try to book it. And he is going to make it to there's a motorcycle right here. He makes it.
Yeah.
And he is climbing on it. Right? It is your turn.
She is going to aim.
I would suggest now. I would suggest moving your full move and shooting.
You want me to move?
Yeah, because you're at a -2. All that's doing is like if you move,
Yeah.
like right about a little bit, like right about there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's going to that'll put you at a DV of 13. So, yep, that should be easy for you to hit.
Okay. Yeah. And yeah, she's going to aim for his head.
Okay, so now that are you sure you want to do that? Because that's going to put you at a -8.
It's 8. Okay. Uh,
But if you succeed at it, it's going to be awesome. But you're already at a -10, so just letting you know just letting you know all the mechanics that are going on right now.
yeah. I'm not sure. I mean, Fuck it. Why not? I already said it. May
Okay.
as well.
All right.
If she fails, it's because she's injured. It doesn't hurt her pride. Alright. So, that is each square 6 feet, right?
Yeah.
6. Oh. God damn it, why do you not? Okay. There we go. That is 5. That was an 18 minus 8.
So an 18 actually minus 10 because you're at a -2.
Oh, yeah. So that'd be 8.
Yeah. And that's not going to be enough to hit. I mean, as Komodo runs up and, this battles, she is hurting and she throws up her rifle trying to get a beat on this dude's head as he's, getting ready to get on the motorcycle. But just, it's just too much and he's shaking and the shot just, goes wild.
Damn. Oh. Damn it.
Sims is going to move right here and she's going to take a shot at this dude's head. And that's going to fail miserably. Right?
At least photos not allowed.
Knuckles going to move right here.
Come on, professional, show us how it's done.
And and as he moves, he grabs he pulls out his handgun. That is a 19. That does hit. Okay. Boom. He hits him. And this guy goes down. All right.
Oof.
All right.
All right.
What we're going to do, you're going to go ahead and we're going to pull back. The camera begins to fade to black. And let's go ahead and let's go with 20 improvement points. That's what you get for this game.
Okay. And I don't think I wrote down how many improvement points I had as of the last game.
Oh,
I don't.
I think I gave you. I don't think I gave you. So let's just call it an even. Let's just call it an even 40 for this game and last game.
Okay.
20 for each. And those of you at home, Thank you. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching us play. As we, as we try to figure out Cyberpunk.
As we fumble our way through it.
Yep.
I'm having fun.
That's all that matters. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, everybody. And everyone have a good night. Talk to you later.